dive where we sift through different sources to really unearth those insights that help you stay well informed. Today, we're plunging into a really fascinating intersection. Think artificial intelligence meeting, well, one of the most traditional, maybe paper-heavy industries out there.
Right, a classic.
And our source for this deep dive is intriguing mostly because it's so simple. It's just the title of a book.
Just the title.
Mortgage Processing with AI, a Modern Guide. And it's authored by someone named Claudia Reid.
Okay, wow. Yeah, what's really fascinating there is, just the topic itself, which is interesting, but how the mere existence of a guide like that, it signals a pretty profound shift.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it immediately makes you ask questions, right, about how these traditional sectors are evolving, especially in finance.
That's such a powerful signal. So, okay, our mission today, it isn't to dissect the whole book. Obviously, we just have the title and author.
Right.
Instead, we're going to explore what the existence of mortgage processing with AI, a modern guide, what that implies for the future of, a really core financial process, one that touches millions. So what kinds of insights can we pull from just this one piece of information, especially for you, the learner, who might be curious about how technology is sort of quietly reshaping these everyday financial things?
Well, this gets us to a really crucial point.
Yeah.
What is AI's role in something as established as, entrenched as mortgage processing?
Yeah.
What does that mean? For the industry, sure, but also for us, as borrowers or lenders.
Yeah.
The fact that Claudia Reid felt the need to write a modern guide, that's not just some abstract idea. It suggests we're past the what-if stage.
We're in it.
We're in it. AI is actively being implemented in the basic operations of how people secure a home.
Absolutely. So when you see a title like Mortgage Processing with AI, a modern guide, it's more than just, oh, that's interesting. It feels like a signpost.
Yeah, exactly. A signpost.
It tells us AI isn't just for tech companies or, sci-fi films anymore. It's really maturing. It's becoming integrated into the absolute bedrock of our financial systems.
Mm-hmm.
But let's try and get a bit more specific. When we hear AI in mortgage processing, what kind of, what actual AI applications could that title be hinting at? What might be going on under the hood?
Okay, yeah. Given what mortgage processing involves, it's incredibly document heavy, tons of data, really complex rules.
Oh, yeah.
We can probably speculate about a few key AI uses. So, for instance, natural language processing, NLP.
Right.
That can be used to just rapidly scan and understand huge volumes of legal documents, maybe flag issues, pull out key info like property details, applicant data, like in seconds.
Wow.
And then there's machine learning. That could analyze massive data sets, past loans, credit histories, market trends, to give, hopefully more accurate risk assessments.
Okay.
Maybe even predict loan defaults better than before.
That sounds like a total game changer for just speed and accuracy alone.
It really could be.
And it suggests automation is a huge piece of this, right? Things like, automated data entry, checking documents automatically, maybe intelligently sending applications where they need to go.
Precisely. Automation really streamlines all that repetitive manual stuff.
So how might that actually feel for someone going through the process? Like, for a borrower, what changes? What could they expect?
Well, for a borrower, this could mean significantly faster approval times.
Okay.
Imagine a process where your documents get validated almost instantly. Your credit check is sped up, cutting down what used to be weeks of anxious waiting, maybe to days, or potentially even hours in some cases.
That'll be huge.
It could also lead to maybe more personalized loan offers. The AI can look at your specific financial picture against way more products than a human could juggle. It might even make the whole application feel less daunting. You could have AI chatbots guiding you, answering common questions right away.
So faster, maybe more tailored to the individual. That sounds like a definite win for the consumer side.
On the face of it, yeah.
But okay, what about the people working in the mortgage industry now? The brokers, the underwriters. What kind of transformation are they potentially looking at if AI is handling more of these tasks?
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin. And it really prompts us to think about the skills needed in the industry, how they're evolving.
Right.
Because while AI automates let's say the mundane or repetitive tasks, it actually elevates the human role, potentially.
How so?
Well, mortgage professionals might shift away from things like data entry and just basic checks and move towards more complex problem solving.
Okay.
Client relationship management becomes even more key. Strategic oversight of these AI systems too. Understanding how the algorithms work, interpreting their outputs, knowing when to step in if something looks off,
So it's less about direct replacement.
and maybe more about augmentation, enhancing their capabilities, letting them focus on the higher value stuff, the nuanced interactions where human judgment is still critical.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's connect this all back to our starting point, that book title. The fact that Claudia Reid wrote Mortgage Processing with AI, a modern guide. It's not just a random detail, as we said, it's a clear signal.
It really is.
It tells us AI isn't just knocking on the door, it's inside, actively reshaping the core functions of industries we might have thought were, I don't know, kind of immune to this pace of change.
And if you look at the bigger picture here, it just underscores how AI isn't some niche tech anymore.
Right.
It's moving right into the fabric of our financial lives.
Right.
It's automating processes that were deeply manual, very human intensive for decades.
Yeah.
And that shift, well, it has profound implications for efficiency, for accuracy, even for the basic skills professionals need in these areas. It's really pushing us towards a more data-driven, more automated future.
Precisely. Okay, so maybe a final thought here for you, the listener, to kind of mull over. As AI keeps seeping into these seemingly complex, very human involved processes like getting a mortgage, what other established industries might be next? Maybe one that we haven't even really considered yet. You know, law, healthcare, maybe even creative fields. Where else could we see this kind of radical transformation bubble up?
That's a great question, and it leads to maybe a critical point for everyone listening.
Sure.
How will you, as an individual, adapt?
Yeah.
How will you interact with these increasingly automated systems, whether it's in your daily life or your job? What new skills or maybe just new understandings might be really valuable in this landscape where AI takes on more routine work, freeing up humans, hopefully, for the truly complex, the creative challenges